Before we move on, I want to remind you of one thing. Don't try to do too much at one time. Go at your own pace. Don't worry if a lesson takes you 1 hour or 1 week, as long as you learn it. Okay? You learned that two consonants that stand side by side can make just one sound. Two vowels can come together to make just one sound also. Two vowels that come together in a word to make only one sound are called diphthongs or vowel teams. You certainly heard the saying, when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. What that means? When two vowels come together, quite often, the first one says its own name, while the second one is silent. Remember, two vowels together, but you only hear the long sound of the first one. Both AI and AY say long A. Remember, you learned that sometimes Y is a vowel. This is one of those times. Try reading these words. FAIN, gain, aim, paint, tailor, sailor, say, may, decay, day, lay, away, pray, today. Two E's together say long E. Meet, feet, feed, deep, seek, tree, need, indeed. The next two diphthongs, OA and OU, say long O. Repeat after me the following words. Soap, road, boat, coat, float, toast, although. When O and E come together, OE, O says its long sound, O, as in roebuck, roe deer, goes, poem, toe, toad, foe. Usually, EY says long E, as in key, alley, monkey, hockey, donkey. Now let's move on to another category of diphthongs. You will see that each says a special new sound, not long, not short. You don't have to memorize them, just be able to recognize them when you see them in a word. The diphthong AU says ah, as in August, austere, augur, fault, authentic, vault, author. There is another diphthong that says ah. Although W is not a vowel, it can act as a vowel when it teams up with a vowel. The AW team says ah, as in saw, raw, flaw, pun, law, draw. The vowels EU together say ew, as in feud, feudal, neuter, neutron. Both teams OI and OY say the oi sound, as in soil, boil, spoil, joy, convoy, enjoy. However, some of the diphthongs are really tricky because they may say more than one vowel sound. They may say one sound in one word and a different sound in another word. Look at EA. EA can say long A in great. EA can say long E in easy. Or EA can say short E, in breath. Let's look at this sentence. Does it say it's greet to hold your breath when you run, but it's not easy? No, of course not. It says it's great to hold your breath when you run, but it's not easy. See? The same diphthong, EA, in 3 different words, says 3 different sounds. Let's move on to a new group of diphthongs. IE, EI, EW, OW, OO, OU, UE. The diphthong IE usually says the long E sound, as in chief, believe, field, thief. But sometimes IE may say long I, as in pie, die, lie. EI together can say different sounds too. One of the sounds EI says is the long A sound, which we hear in words such as faint, skein, FAIN, or in EIGH words, such as neighbor, way, sleigh. Another sound EI says is the long E sound, which we hear in seize or seizure, and it says the long I sound in seismic. Let's move on to another combination, the EW team. This diphthong, EW, says long U in few, pew, pewter. But EW changes a little to the short U sound in brew, flew, crew, grew, drew, blew. Notice that W is again acting like a vowel. Don't lose your patience. The OO, OU, and UE are the last 3 diphthongs that we're going to go through. OO says fool, food, cool, noodle. Let's have a look at the OU team. Do you remember how many sounds the EA team makes? Right. The EA team makes 3 sounds. Well, the OU team also makes 3 different sounds. Most often, it says ow, as in shout, louse, sour, out, loud, sound, found, impound, south, house. But it says oo in soup, souffle, group, and sometimes OU even says O, as in soul, shoulder, poultice, poultry. The UE team, the last diphthong we look at in Lesson 5, says U in true, blue, sue, but changes to the long U sound in argue, rescue, statue. The subject entries in this lesson were not too difficult, were they? However, for more practice, rewind the tape and review the reading rules you learned in Lesson 5 before moving on to Lesson 6.